What's up everybody, Ultimate Reviews here and welcome back for another video. So we're here at the Samsung booth at IFA Berlin, where they've actually displayed practically all of their new devices they've unveiled. And also came out at CES, where they couldn't be displayed in any other event, so it's all here. So what I have here is the Samsung Gear S, and in the background that's actually the Samsung Galaxy Alpha, which I will also be making a video on. But let's just quickly take a look through the specs on this beautiful looking smartwatch. I've got to say, my first impressions on it was pretty kind of confused. At first I thought this was like paper. It looked really crisp. But let's just quickly walk through the specs. You'll find a 2-inch curved Super AMOLED display at a resolution of 360 by 480. It actually measures in at 12.5 millimeters thin, and it's also got a metal frame, which you guys can see around there, and also the plastic / rubber wrist strap. But also at the bottom you also find the metal wrist lock. Let's just zoom in. The metal wrist lock, which actually locks the watch around your wrist, and also the metal brace, which secures the watch around your wrist. So you'll also find the 2G/3G connectivity, so it can take a SIM card. Now if you guys watch my first impressions video on the Gear S, it actually runs on its own without any extra connectivity to a Samsung smartphone, which I found was pretty cool. It's also got Wi-Fi built in, Bluetooth, USB 2.0. Now they were really promoting the S Health app that runs on this smartwatch. It's also got the Night Plus app built in, so you will be able to do your everyday exercises using this smartwatch, and you'll also be able to track all sorts of calorie intakes, footsteps taken. Now if you take a look at the performance, it also runs on a dual-core 1 GHz processor. This isn't Android, unfortunately. It's actually Samsung's Tizen OS, which is their take of an operating system. Now it's also be running on 512 megabytes of RAM with 4 gigabytes of internal memory all inside. And of course it has the accelerometer, the gyroscope, the compass, and surprisingly the heart rate right at the back. I'm just going to zoom in for you guys. So that is the heart rate right there, and I'm sure you can swipe your finger over it or hold it on and it will be able to read your heart rate. So that's a really cool feature they've also thrown in. Now it has got a 300 milliamp battery, and Samsung have promised around 2 days of non-stop use. The display can stay on for 2 days, which is also pretty cool. And it has got the IP67 certification, which means it is water and dust proof. So now that we've gone through all of the specs, let's just kind of take a look around the device and what we find. So this is the homepage. It's Samsung's, again, it's Samsung's take of an OS. It's Tizen. Pretty straightforward, really simple, and for the average consumer, this you could easily grasp the concept of this operating system. It's a kind of a simple slide through. At the top you can see the tabs. At the top you can see the tabs, which simply allows you to, it shows you what page you're on. But yeah, the icons are very simple, easy to understand. This is home video, Samsung. This is the S Health app. So well, this is a demo version obviously, but this guy's taken 4,185 steps, 39 minutes. He's got a heart rate of 76. Yeah, so it's also got the weather at the bottom, and then also if we flick through to the next page, today, so this is a calendar. I'm sure you can put all sorts of events in there. It's also got a small news tab, just showing all of your up-to-date news, and you can also slide down. And just quickly talking about this news app, I think the curved display really compensates it a lot. It just looks really cool as you slide down. It's like the news disappears and new news comes out, and I think this is pretty cool. Samsung have done a really great job, and the fact that this smartwatch can run on its own is great. So no need for a connectivity with a smartphone. This can simply just run off its own 3G connectivity, updating itself. No need for a Samsung smartphone. If you take a look at the next page, alright, okay, we need to go back. Okay, take a look at the next page. Okay, so you can add your own page just by pressing the plus button. You could add contacts, current weather, music player, news briefing, S Health, schedule, and settings. So those are the current pages that are available for the Gear S. And if we quickly go over the home page, it is a simple clock. Now this clock looks really weird, I have to say. It's probably because it's an AMOLED display, but it just looks incredibly clear, and you wouldn't really believe that this is a display. It looks like paper that's moving. So yeah, this is a really cool display, and this homepage that they've also included just makes it look even cooler. So that's pretty much it, guys. This has been the Samsung Gear S. Now I'm not sure how much it retails for. I think it will probably cost around $250 to $300. No exact price has been specified yet. Quickly just talk about the weight. It's also not that heavy, and I am currently wearing a G-Shock, as you guys can see. Let's just zoom out a bit. So I'm currently wearing a G-Shock. I'm going to put it on my wrist just to see how it sizes up next to an actual watch. So all you have to do is pull the clip. So we'll clip it in. Just show you guys, all you have to do is pull the clip, and the metal brace comes out, and you could easily put it on your wrist. Alright guys, so we went through a tiny bit of struggle. I had to go get one of these Samsung representatives to actually lock the watch onto my wrist. It was really confusing. It was quite tight to adjust the strap so it fits onto my wrist perfectly. I have quite skinny wrists as you guys can see. But here is the G-Shock. This is just an ordinary G-Shock watch, and here is the Samsung Gear S. So you guys can almost make out the size difference for yourself. They're very similar in size. Obviously the Gear S has a curved display, a 2-inch curved display, but overall, I mean, the strap size is definitely the same. And you know, obviously the screen size on the Gear S is definitely bigger than the G-Shock, but you know, it still feels very natural on my wrist. It doesn't feel, you know, any different to a, you know, an ordinary watch. So this has pretty much been it, guys. This is the Samsung Gear S. I'm actually quite impressed with the watch. It doesn't feel that different to your ordinary watch or also other smartwatches that I've used. It feels pretty natural. The only thing I could actually criticize is the weight. Obviously with the metal plating, it does have a bit of weight to it, but it still feels and looks like a really great watch, and I'm actually really liking the operating system, especially with all of those really cool specs. So this has pretty much been it, guys. I will be reviewing next, or hands-on, with the Samsung Galaxy Alpha in the background. And yeah, make sure to check out all the other videos. Make sure to hit the subscribe button. I'm going to be bringing, you know, tons more IFA Berlin coverage, especially from, you know, the smartwatch section. I'm actually pretty I'm intrigued with all of them. Yeah, so make sure to hit the thumbs up button, and I will see you all in the next video. Have a great day, guys. Peace.